What should I make for dinner tonight? Sometimes you just want something easy and cheesy. And if you're living in my brain, retro. Hey everyone, welcome to YesterKitchen. If you love food and retro and nostalgia, you have come to the right place. So today we are going to 1966 and I have a cookbook for you. Let me show you over here. So this is called Money Saving Main Dishes, and look at that fabulous, fabulous 1966 picture. And it's written by the United States Department of Agriculture. So they came up with cookbooks and to help them, the housewife. It's full of food pyramids and suggestions for dinner, suggestions for lunches, how to feed the kids, how to make everyone happy, and how to save money. And I found an awesome recipe today. We are going to talk about cheese puffs. Not the little crunchy things you buy in the bag, but it's almost like a grilled cheese covered in a souffle. And it's amazing, and it's easy, and it's economical, and you're going to love it. So before we get started, I wanted to remind you that you can get all my recipes at YesterKitchen.com. And on there, you can sign up to get a free top 10 guide of my 10 most popular recipes. Not my most popular, but your most popular. So thank you so much for chiming in and viewing. And I took the top 10 of everything I have and I gave them all to you in one cute little ebook. So now let's talk about cheese puffs because it's really awesome. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take a casserole, just a little baking 8x8 square pan. I love this one. And you're gonna grease your pan. You always wanna grease your pan because, well, you know, helps life. So what I've got is sliced white bread. Just your average run-of-the-mill, everyday sliced white bread. And you're gonna need about 6 or 7 pieces depending on the size of your baking pan. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put them, you're gonna kind of fit your white bread right in and just kind of make sure it's all squished down. And then I just kind of take my last piece, rip it in half. And I do keep the crust on. I know a lot of times I take crust off for things, but it kind of gives it a little texture. And this is, like I said, a grilled cheese sandwich that you're gonna love. So what I've got here is 2 cups of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. You can use really any cheese you like. I prefer sharp cheddar. The cookbook does not specify what kind of cheese, so how about it? You're gonna take 2 cups and you're gonna put half of it right on your bread. Okay, that's about half. Now you're gonna take 3 more pieces, or more if you need, and you're gonna push it right down in there and cover up the cheese. Now really all we're gonna do is we're gonna make a custard. Make custards if I know I'm going to pour them into a giant measuring cup. Use a bowl if you like, but for me it's easy because once I make it, I just pour it right in. But you can also put it in a bowl and use a ladle or whatever you want. Anyway, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to add 2 eggs right in. And then you're going to add 1.5 cups of whole milk. Yep, we're back in the 60s. You can use regular milk, but whole milk kind of has a little more fat and it'll aid in that puffing up thing. So, but you'll be fine. It'll just work out better if you use whole milk. And you kind of whisk that in. And you're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. If you like heat, you can add hot paprika. And you're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard. So we're kind of going on this little, almost like a Welsh rabbit. Not rarebit, rabbit. If you haven't seen my video, check it out. I explain the whole story. And you're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And that's about it. You really want to make sure it's blended well because you don't want like little bits of egg yolk in your custard. Perfect. Now we're going to bring that back and we're going to just pour this custard all over the whole thing. Look at that. It's just so pretty, and you got that pretty little pink from the paprika. And you just want to make sure you use all of it. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You always will be. And then just kind of push down the sides. So we can make sure that everything, all the bread gets absorbed by that custard. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the rest of our cheese on top. See what I mean by like grilled cheese on steroids? Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, all over the top. And this is exactly why you want your cooking spray, because all this cheese, you want it like that crispy cheese on the side in you, not staying on the pan. Okay, and see how easy this is? We're pretty much done. Now what you're gonna do is you are gonna take a 9 by 13 baking dish and you're gonna put your cheese little puff right inside. And you are gonna fill this with hot water. So give me a second and I'll go get it. Okay, I've got my hot water and you're just gonna pour it right down the side. You do not wanna let your water get inside of your custard. And this is just to create steam. It helps the custard, makes the custard happy. So you're gonna put your oven on 350. But before I go, I found some fun facts on 1966. At least I found them fun. I hope you find them fun. So what was the price of a gallon of gas in 1966? You ready? 32 cents. I know, right? Crazy. What was the price of a brand new home in 1966? Sorry, I've got my cheat sheet here. $14,200. That's a big difference, huh? Let's see. Annual income? $6,900. Now remember, prices were lower back then too, but still, they're just crazy. It just makes me smile. Brand new car? $2,650. Who was the most popular person in the United States at the time? Walt Disney. And wait, this is one I love. The most famous quote in 1966. It's from Star Trek. You know it? Let me hear it. Beam me up, Scotty, which is still used today. How much do you love that? Anyway, we're gonna take our cheese puff. We're gonna put it in our 350 degree oven. About 40-45 minutes, you can tell it's gonna be brown, it's gonna be puffy, and I will be right back when it is done. Okay, we're back. It's been 40 minutes, not 45, but go between those 5 and you decide for yourself. Take a look at this. It has completely puffed up. It is golden, and by the way, when you take it out of the oven, be super careful because that water in your outside pan will be boiling and we don't want any mishaps, right? So anyway, take a look. Because we sprayed this thing with cooking spray, it just kind of falls right away. So you have all those crunchy, cheesy bits. So I am dying. We need to cut into this. I need to show you how fabulous this is. And according to our book, it is recommended to serve this with either, let's see, peas, lima beans, or beets. Knock, 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 it's my knife. And a salad. And fruit cobbler for dessert. See, they don't give you the recipes, but they give you all the tips. All right, this is really hot. So, I'm just gonna cut a piece. And look at that. It is super cheesy and souffle and fabulous. And let me tell you, I made it last night. It is fabulous. So all you do is you take that, you put your little veggies on, you put your little salad on, and you have got a dinner from 1966. Are you still in a cheesy mood? I'm always in a cheesy mood, so I've got 2 more for you, just ready to go. Just click on and keep cooking, keep celebrating cheese. And if you try this, please let me know because I love to hear from you. So remember, enjoy your day, and history has never tasted so good.